So you've got money on let's call it the sidelines. You've got cash money that you want to invest, but you don't want to take risks. So you've got options like CDs, options like savings, maybe bonds, a little bit different. But what do you do with that cash money? Should it sit in CDs, commit to a timeline? What about money market? All of this. Give me just a second. I'm going to go through your options now. So CDs, certificates of deposit. These are investment options offered through banks. They're going to take a look at current interest rates, right? So the rate that you're going to get on your CD is basically derived from what the Fed is doing with interest rates. So interest rates are pretty high right now, not historically high, but pretty high. Right now on a CD, if you're willing to lock your money up for a period of time, pick a time period, 12 months, 18 months, 36 months, 60 months. You know, the farther out you go, it's potentially higher. But what you'll actually probably find is the farther out you go, it's maybe not higher because the banks aren't real confident on what rates are going to be moving forward, and they think that they might actually pull them back. So there's probably not a lot of incentive to go too long on a CD, but a CD is still locking your money up. What about the other investment options that are available to you? Now, if I walk into a bank and I said, hey, listen, I've got $100,000. I'm not really going to need this money for the next 12 months. What do you recommend? The bank's probably going to recommend a CD because the bank is going to benefit from the fact that I did the CD with them. It's locked up, and I have some comfort that the bank provided me with a guaranteed rate of return over time. But if I spent a little more time and I looked around a little bit more and I looked at what all of my investment options are, I would find out, at least now, that the CD rates are pretty interesting. But if I wanted to be a more informed investor, I'd be interested in CDs. I'd also be interested in treasuries and what treasury bills and treasury notes are paying. I'd be interested in what money market accounts are paying. And I'd be interested in the relationship between my return on my money, but also the liquidity of my money. So right now, CDs versus, let's say, money market. Not everybody understands exactly how money market works, but it's similar to how CDs work. It's just that the CD is it's a commitment from the bank. You've locked in a rate of return, and you have a guarantee over a period of time if you're willing to give up some liquidity. Right now, though, things are pretty volatile, and everything's in motion. So CDs aren't necessarily going to pay you more than other investment options. They're just going to provide more stability. And you have to ask yourself, do you want that stability, or would you rather your money just be more liquid? And would you rather have the opportunity to take advantage of investment options moving forward when they come available? If I've got my money locked up in a CD, let's say for 18 months, I'm not going to get that money back for 18 months. If something came up in 12 months, I'd have to wait 6 more months to invest in that. So back to the question, CDs versus money market. Right now, the difference or the spread between your rate of return on a CD and your rate of return on a money market account is very, very small. So ask yourself, are you so concerned moving forward about markets that you want to lock in an interest rate for a longer period of time? Or would you rather have your money be more liquid, get about the same? Again, and it's different depending on banks and everything else, but let's just say that you could get about the same amount of return on liquid money as you could locking it up. What's the advantage of locking it up? For some people it's going to work, for some people it's not. The bottom line is you have to understand what all of the investment options are moving forward. Talk to a true fiduciary that has a vested interest in you doing well moving forward. Go to guardingyournestegg.com if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. Go to guardingyournestegg.com for your free and objective personal financial plan.